Third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
The news is liquid, and when you're talking UFOs, you're in the right place. Buckle up, everybody. Blake Cousins, Third Phase of Moon. We reported last night while we were premiering a video on Third Phase of Moon with some breaking news in regards to some Raptors that were called to pursue some kind of unknown event. And we have some updates on that, including incredible footage of what looks to be jets engaging an unknown object, all happening within days. What the heck is going on, everybody? Appreciate everybody joining us on this live premiere. Let's just get to it. Buckle up and check out what's going on over America. Watch this.
Look at that, girl. Look at that, Harry. See it? It's falling from the sky. Like it can't.
I'm looking at it again, and we're adding a little contrast. I'm slowing it down so we could get a good look at whatever this object was that was flanked by multiple jets immediately after this sighting. This is incredible because this just happened within the past 12 hours right here in Hawaii. Look at this thing. It descends from the sky at a super rapid rate of speed and then seems to fall, or where does it land? You could hear the eyewitnesses saying that it was falling, and they don't know where this ended up. But what's going on with the jets and the flanking and the heavy-duty military presence involved with this strange object? Is this something extraordinary, otherworldly, or is it one of ours, some kind of prototype being experimented on over a population? This is incredible stuff. A perfect timing to capture this moment. Brett, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, this is some of the best footage I've seen in quite some time. You notice the smoke trail of whatever objects descending from the sky at this rapid rate. At first I thought, could this just be a bunch of F-18s just falling in formation and creating maybe an air show? But this thing's falling way too fast, and then you see this smoke trail kind of just stuck there in the sky. And then moments later, you see these military jets just come in screaming right in the same area. Notice the smoke cloud after. It seems like it faded away, so maybe it happened within 5 to 6 minutes after the event of whatever fell out of the sky.
Exactly, Brent. Or brought down, possibly? Is this evidence of a possible crash retrieval about to happen with the F-18s? I hope we get information, because recently, just like I said, within the past 12 hours, we reported first on Third Phase of Moon on YouTube in regards to Raptors that were called to engage an unknown event. This is how it's broken down. Listen up, everybody.
Raptor fighter jets scrambled over Pacific Ocean. 3 U.S. F-22 Raptor jets were deployed yesterday, Sunday, June 13, 2021, over the Pacific Ocean. The jets were launched from Hawaii's Hickam Air Force Base at the request of the Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) to conduct an irregular air patrol. It is unknown if an aircraft may have needed assistance over the Pacific Ocean or if it was commercial, passenger, or military. An FAA spokesperson would not elaborate on why the fighter jets were launched. There have been no reports about any commercial flights needing help on Sunday that were headed to Hawaii. Initially, 2 Raptors were launched by the Indo-Pacific Command at Camp H.M. Smith to its subordinate command, Pacific Air Forces, 154th Fighter Wing, from Hickam on the island of Oahu at around 4 p.m., followed by a third Raptor about an hour later. It appears that a KC-135 Stratotanker, a refueling plane, was also used in the mission, pointing to the fact that an aircraft may have needed refueling assistance. The issue, which no agency, airline, or military representative has explained, was resolved and the 3 Raptors and the KC-125 Stratotanker returned back to Hickam. When questioned, FAA spokesman Ian Gregor only stated, "We have a close working relationship with the military. The Air Force has F-22s, pilots, maintainers, and weapons crews on call 24 hours a day at Hickam to respond to air threats to the Hawaiian Islands as part of an air defense alert mission. It is unknown what type of aircraft or if an aircraft may have needed assistance or protection or whether it was commercial, passenger, or military.
So as we said, the news is still breaking, but we're not getting much answers. Apparently, the military's silent. They're not giving us any kind of information in regards to what happened. These F-22 Raptors that scrambled for some kind of irregular patrol, whatever that means, at an undisclosed mission, and it was a result of a request by the FAA. So, these recordings, there's evidence out there. So we're going to be doing a FOIA request in regards to this information from the FAA, because right now the FAA is not really releasing any of this information coming in. Could it have been something that involved a Tic Tac or unidentified craft? It was interesting because we're hearing that there was an actual refueling jet that was called in to keep these Raptors, F-22 Raptors, engaged for a certain amount of time. So why aren't we getting any kind of information, Brent? What's your thoughts here?
Yeah, it just got even stranger because, like you just said, they sent up this fueling airplane to keep the Raptors up in the sky. And then also, we don't know exact times or how long they were up there, but it seems like these jet craft could stay up in the air for maybe 2 to 3 hours. So we know that much. And with a refueling tank, they seemed like they needed a lot more time to really figure out what was going on. And then again, they brought this third F-22 Raptor in engagement. This is what we're hearing through the source. And apparently this was leaked from the National Guard, where this first dropped last night. So this is kind of fluid news. And again, what's the strange part is they didn't mention this on the major media or local news tonight or anywhere. It wasn't in the newspapers or anything like this. They've been keeping it on a real down low. But we're the first to break it at Third Phase of Moon. And again, that's what we do here, get the information as fast as possible. What do you think was going on in the state of Hawaii? I believe there was something that was caught their interest that they needed to investigate, and they don't do this every day. This is a very abnormal thing that happened last night.
Unusual, and absolutely, Brent, no response from the major media here in the state. Lynn Kawano was really fast in putting this out there on Hawaii News Now, and a good job on her. But again, she got this information. We'd sure like to get a follow-up from Lynn, and if you're listening, reach out to us at Third Phase Moon. We'd sure love to hear what these F-22 Raptors were engaging, if anything. I think we deserve an answer, especially what's going on right now with all this stuff in the news. Now, let's get to this. We asked Rich to go over some evidence, and I guess there's some new information in regards to a sighting that we put up that was captured in 2001. So there's some enhancements and follow-ups to even new videos that was captured and sent in to our good buddy Rich Goofon. So listen up, check this out.
This one is an update on a sighting from 20 years ago that was done on a VHS recorder. So check this out.
Genau. Ohne sind die zwei und Auto ist der eine. Ganz oben.
We're going to do 2 quick minutes on this, okay? Because you've seen this already a few times. But Ty Thompson did an enhancement on this. And we're going to see what he did. Just still images from the video, so check this out. Look at that. Is that not unbelievable? They look like Star Destroyers from Star Wars. The one on top is looking to the right. The other one looks like it's looking to the left. What's the next one? This is an enhanced version, blown up about 100 times. Pretty awesome. Not 100, I'm joking. Probably like 50 times magnification. And that's it. So thank you, Ty Thompson, for those enhancements. Now the next video is also a comparison with some enhancements. The first one is a comparison to the next one that's pink. So check this out.
Of what looks to be a massive ship in the sky. Some people might say it's Starlink, but usually Starlink are individual lights. These are all in unison. You see one tag along behind it, which is kind of interesting, but this footage also shows all kinds of UFOs swarming around this crazy, what people are dubbing the mothership. Could it be Secret Space Force? Is it an asset within our own government, or some, dare I say, private corporation within the US borders playing around up there? Hey, if you were James Bond and you had the technology and you were above top secret, why not? So there are things in our skies that are above top secret and the public's capturing it. There is proof that there is a meta propulsion out there that we can't explain. We need this energy given to us, the public.
This UFO is similar to what you just saw. It was captured by Doug Knipe on his Psionics camera, and then again, same night on his cell phone. Very cool, right? And that's on a Psionics camera. That's why it's that color. But it looks just like the one Blake showed us before this. Now he drew it because he says it was foggy around it. And here you can see at the top where it says white, gray, misty, cloud-like thing. And then on the right of that it says emitting mist or fog. Yeah, to create a cloud around the craft, it says. And then the bottom one, it shows the curves. That's amazing to me. You know? It's unbelievable. I'm going to give you a big still of this one. He said the craft is much bigger than what you're seeing. That just blows me away. We just can't see it because it's enshrouded in this mist that probably does something to the camera. Good job, Doug Knipe, GameVet02. Now we're going to look at the next one that he took of the same craft with his cell phone. I believe it's an LG phone, right? Alright, so here I slowed it down to 33% speed. It looks like it's spinning backwards. And I don't know if that's the cloud that's around it that we're seeing. And this is from his LG, his cell phone. So you get, and you can see why he used the other camera, but to use both, very smart. Yeah, I guess he was able to videotape it for as long as he could see it. And if you noticed on the left, just like the video we just saw where it was pink, it also looks like it's been squeezed around the edge. You know, like when you tie off a balloon, or you just turn a balloon at the end and it looks that way. It looks like it formed a little flower or cup. So I'm not sure if this is one of those balloons and the other one, or it just had a light in it. But if we go by Doug's testimony, he says there was a cloud around it. And he's got no reason to lie about anything, so he said it was real and it was pretty big. The weird thing is that it's much bigger than what we're seeing. That's freaky. So, good job to Doug. There's a still image, I zoomed it in. Unbelievable. Good stuff, man. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Doug Knipe.
I want to thank everybody for joining us. It's been an incredible ride. We're going to find out what's going on with these F-22 Raptors and all the good stuff that's above our skies. And again, I think we're going to find out what's really going on. Now, everybody, just chill a little bit and remember, we're not alone.
Looking around, thinking it's only you. Only to find we're many more than a few. Where do they lie? How come we seldom see them? Right in between the lines is where they reside. No reason to fear, we know who's here. The narrative falls, trickle through the years on everyone. System, no more lies rolling through the haze. History worth mention. Ancient connections may see us through. Although not easy to say, we're not alone as you may believe. System, no more lies rolling through the haze. History worth mention. We're not alone, as many believe. We're not alone, as many believe.
Buckle up. Third Phase of Moon, new album, Behind the Veil, is now available worldwide with the original song like Going to the Moon.
We'll get lost on the way to the moon. Out there where there's asteroids, we'll hit you right on the way to the moon. On the way to the moon.
The American flag on the moon. It had to be understood in the context of the Cold War as our delayed answer to the Russians sending a satellite into space first.
Are you ready for the Men in Black? They're out to get you if you're not careful.
no escape no matter what you do. The men in black keep coming back and watching over you. You take the hills and I'll just keep this dusty road. Let's get out together while keeping our mouths closed.
Tracks like We're Not Alone,
Looking around thinking it's only you, only to find we're many more than a few. Where do they lie? How come we seldom see them? Right in between the lines is where they reside. No reason to fear, we know who's here. The narrative falls, trickle through the years on everyone.
going deep into the mystery of the majestic 12. Pulse pounding, get you dancing music.
Alright. How close do they keep the secret to the breast? But that's not to say they were alright. How long would they keep the secret to the breast?
Who's ready to go for a ride with Meta Propulsion?
Is at the forefront, chemical injections needed, but not from this world of research is what they will call it, and never let you see any result. Yeah, we're using electromagnetic fields. There's something out there with us.
12 brand new songs available right now on all audio streaming platforms like iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and TikTok, and much, much more. Check out the link to the entire album right now. The link is in the description below. Third Phase of Moon, Behind the Veil. Get ready to take off to another dimension.
So